Good morning, everyone. I'm Denise, and it's Facebook Live from the University of Sewing on a Saturday morning. Thank you so much for joining us. So you're looking around going, where's Margaret? It's kind of like, where's Waldo, right? Because she's off on another adventure. We love it when Margaret has adventures. Margaret and Dave and some of the crew are up in Indy this morning. There is a wonderful Indianapolis Quilt Guild show that they are at. I've seen pictures of some pretty fantastic looking quilts, and it looks like they are having a lot of fun at the booth. So we miss you guys, but we know you're having a blast and can't wait for you to come back home. If any of our lovely customers and friends are up in the neighborhood, definitely go check them out. They are at the fairgrounds today. Go say hello. I know they would love to see you all. So we're going to carry on as best as we can without them today. I am back, guys. I missed you all for a couple weeks. I've got my sweet husband as my cameraman. Thank you, dear. It's definitely a family affair around here. We tag team and help each other out, and it's one of my favorite things about spending time in this space, because it's not just about the customers and the employees. The customers become friends and sometimes even part of your family, and it's really kind of a special place. So thank you for sharing it with all of us. Giveaways. We do giveaways, right? So for those of you maybe joining us for the first time today, thank you again. We're very glad you're here. We do this thing where if you watch our video and you share our video, we do appreciate that. Mention in the comments that you have shared. Facebook doesn't always let us know that you did because of privacy settings, and that's fine. But just let us know in the comments that you shared, and then we put your name in the hat for a drawing. The drawing yesterday was for a lovely panel that Margaret gave away, and today I've got this really cute little quilt pattern that I wanted to share with you all. You guys that have been watching for a minute or two know that I am primarily a quilter, so those are the things that I get most excited about. So I thought this one was really pretty. It doesn't look super difficult, but it would make a great gift for someone. Would make a really, really cool maybe wedding or engagement party gift, or just because you simply love somebody with the heart in the background. So be sure to share. It really does mean a lot to us. It goes a long way when we have those videos shared.
Dave said he shared. That's not fair. You don't count, Dave.
but we love it when Dave shares anyway. We're not putting your name in the hat, though. Sorry, Dave. Yes. But thank you. Good morning, Dave. So be sure to share, and we'll pass this on to some lucky winner. It's always fun to send those messages out. So I came in this morning, and Alice had left me this beautiful pile of gorgeous new fabrics to talk to you about. And really, which way do we start? Where do we go? I don't know. We're just going to start here. How's that? We've got some beautiful Rifle Paper Company florals. If you guys are familiar with Rifle Paper Company, you know that the artwork on their print is beautiful. The colors are vibrant but sweet at the same time. This is a really nice quality cotton. It would make, of course, a beautiful quilt. That's easy. But I think it would also make some very pretty garments. And you know, if I'm thinking garments, I'm thinking kind of out of the box for myself, but I'm trying to branch out, try some new things, right? I did some experimenting with some garments while I was at home recovering and recuperating, and some of them worked out all right, some of them not so well, but that's okay, because it's all about learning and trying something new, which is kind of fun. So these are new here in the shop. We do have some others that kind of coordinate with them. If you've got a project in mind that you think you'd like to play with some of these, maybe need a little help matching some of those colors, that's one of the things we love to do the most. Even if you are not here local to come in and pick things out, we are happy to send you pictures, or we've even been known to send little swatches of things and say, hey, what do you think about this combination? So just let us know. Again, the website is universityofsewing.com. All of these things I'm going to show you are on the website. And there's a lot more on there, of course. Everything we have in the shop is online. We are happy to ship everywhere and anywhere. And we have shipped, guys, to all 50 states, which I think is really cool for our little old shop here in Bloomington, Indiana. So, moving on. What is this? As a quilter, I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, guys, but it is a beautiful black wool specifically for coats. Now, I have never made a coat. I do love wearing coats. That's one of the things that I love about fall and wonderful cool weather that we have here in Indiana. But this kind of makes me think, gosh, I might want to try something. Maybe I wouldn't do a lined coat. That sounds a little challenging for me, but maybe something unlined, a little less structured might be fun to do. You guys know that Margaret loves to make coats. So if you ever want to give it a shot, if you have any questions about making coats, come in and talk to us. I will be happy to chat with you while Margaret tells you all the scoop and the tips and the tricks. And of course, I will be listening carefully on the side because, again, it's about learning something new. This is a really nice weight. You wouldn't have to line it. It's got some structure to it. It's not super flowy. I don't know. I think this would make a nice mid-weight coat if you weren't lining it. Again, Margaret's probably got a lot more ideas for you on that one. Alice was kind enough to leave me a pile of patterns to share with you also. So let's look at some of these. This one is called the Thayer Jacket. And it's kind of I wouldn't say quite a military style, but the buttons and then the nice big patch pockets, maybe a little more of a barn style jacket. This would be really cute in a casual something. And then we've also got this one, which I think Margaret has made a couple times. The collar is so dramatic on this one, but maybe you're not into the stand-up collar and you just want a nice little lapel to fold down. Lots of fun options with this one. And I think we might even have a sample or two here in the shop of this particular pattern. The Tremont Jacket is kind of a cool thing. It's a little less structured. It could almost be like an overblouse or sweater type kind of thing with something lighter weight. And there's lots of opportunity there for embellishment. Those of you that are thinking about doing the Gail Yellen class, of course we've got her 2 classes coming up and one of them is a jacket. I would say come and do Gail's class, play with that pattern and that jacket, and then maybe try something new and use some of those techniques that Gail's going to teach you on a different style. That would be a lot of fun, I think. This is the one, guys, that makes me go, okay, maybe I want to try a coat. Look how cool this one is. This is the flat iron coat and jacket. This is by the Sewing Workshop, which is one of our favorite pattern companies here in the shop. It looks comfy and casual. I think you could dress it up. Again, lots of fabric in there. It's kind of long. It would be great for those football games. And speaking of football games, I don't want to forget to say, if you're in town for the IU homecoming, welcome. Glad you're here, guys. And there's lots of time till the game starts. You need to come in and visit with us today, please. We'd love to see you. And yeah, we'll cheer on IU. Go Hoosiers. I've got one more jacket pattern for you. This one has been really, really popular here in the shop, in large part because of some beautiful samples that our dear Alice has made for us. One of them she did using some fabrics here in the shop, and it was kind of this style, and it came out beautifully. It's kind of fun to try it on and just wear it around because it feels really cozy. I do think that one would be good too for football games, or just going out to take a peek at the leaves because they're starting to turn colors. I would show you this one. I do have one. The one that I'm thinking of, the one that Alice made with our fabrics, I think is up in Indy with Margaret. So if you really want to see it, you got to go up to Indy today or come in next week and visit with us. The other one that Alice made out of this is really cool, and it was an older quilt that she repurposed. And we do have that one here. You're welcome to come in and visit with that one. Alice added some gorgeous orange to it just to kind of give it that little quote-unquote pop of color. Not that it needed that because it's really kind of a fun quilt. But lots of options with all of these patterns, guys. So I'm going to lay these out here. If you have any questions about any of these, maybe you want to know yardage on them or you're curious about what notions, I can certainly answer those questions for you.
Alice has something for you.
Here comes Alice with our cute little coat, and she's going to model it for us. Okay, guys, I also have a secret to share this morning. Maybe it's not a secret. But our lovely Alice, today is her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Alice.
I love her. Happy birthday, Alice.
Thank you.
And look at your coat.
This is the collar that's on the pattern. They show it like being up like that.
Oh, yes.
But it's just a regular collar.
And I love it. It's just
Big pockets.
I think if I put it on, I wouldn't want to take it off.
It looks nice and thick too. Yeah, warm.
It is warm.
I'm thinking of, band competitions. You're hanging out watching the band. Go Panther Regiment. This would be a great way to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it.
Perfect. It's a great pattern.
She's so clever and so talented, our Alice. So Alice has also left me this other little pile to share with you. And some of these came in yesterday. And I have to tell you, the one on top I got super excited about. It is a small houndstooth print wool. And many, many, many moons ago, when I wore suits and dressed properly to go to work, I had one of my favorite suits was a double-breasted houndstooth suit that I loved. I think I actually wore it out. I'm not sure. But that's what makes me think, this one makes me think of that suit and how good I felt wearing that suit. You know, when you put something on and you just stand up a little straighter and your shoulders are back and you smile a little bigger and you know it's going to be a good day. And sometimes making your own outfit is just the way to accomplish that. So this would make a gorgeous suit. Then we have this one, guys. I love the shade of brown. It's kind of a tan, mocha-y kind of a color. It's not dark at all. It's a very subtle herringbone. I was going to say houndstooth. No, it's a herringbone. And it's kind of a mid-weight also. It's not lightweight. It's really soft and drapey though. So I really think this would make a neat skirt, Alice. A nice full skirt. One of these days I'm going to try a skirt or a bottom or something. I'm still working on the top half, so one step at a time, right guys? And then this one, talk about a dramatic something. This would make a great coat in any of those patterns, I think. But of course I also go to suits. Do people still wear suits? Do ladies still wear suits? I don't know. I know the men do kind of sort of sometimes, but I'm not sure. I've been out of that world for quite some time, so I really don't know. But this would be gorgeous. And then this one, again, a suit would be fun. I could even see maybe a jacket in this beautiful window pane plaid, and then maybe something, a darker solid for the skirt would be really pretty, I think. Even something really simple. This one's got a really nice drape to it and feels so soft. Even a quick scarf, guys. This would be gorgeous in that.
Flat iron coat.
Oh, yes.
Because it's both sides.
Yeah. It's so pretty. And it feels really, really nice. It is, well, that's because it is silk, wool, and rayon. What an awesome blend. You really kind of have to come in and just pet it and love on it. And then we'll have to figure out what to make with it, because you need something out of this. It's gorgeous, guys. So we do have lots of new things coming, and I think Alice saw there may be more things coming this week. There's always more stuff coming, and we love that. Lots of ideas here, lots of new things, fall things coming in. It's also, guys, we're almost in the middle of October. I'm still wondering what happened to April. I just don't know. But that means the holidays are almost here, which is also really exciting and fun. And I know you're thinking about what kind of things you're going to do for gifting. I've got a couple ideas I wanted to share with you. Before we get to that, I do have a couple other new things to share. This is a neat book that we just got in. And actually, this would kind of fit along with the gifting thing, too. Any of you that know the Annie's sewing or the By Annie patterns know that these are actually pretty easy to put together. Her directions are very well done. Look how cute that is. Oh, my goodness. Her stuff is really popular because it's just really well done the way she does these things. And lots of options for lots of different people in your life. Everything from a purse to a hot pad. What do you think? So that's a good idea. Maybe you want to put this on your Christmas wish list if you've already got your gifting things figured out. And if you do, we need to talk because I'm not sure how that works. The other fun thing that came in this week was some Good Measure rulers. These are from our friend Amanda Murphy. Amanda is a really, really talented quilter extraordinaire. So she does fabric design, she does pattern design, and also long arm rulers, which would work for your domestic if you have the right thing set up. But this is one of her newest. This is the Bapist fan. And my understanding is there was sort of a clamoring of people asking, please, 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 we need the Bapist fan. Please come up with this one. And, you know, I love it when a small business listens and says, yeah, let me see what I can do. This was not one of the ones that I got to play with when I was up at Bernina a couple weeks ago because they had only just shipped. So they are, no kidding, brand new. This is definitely going on my wish list because I want to play with it, right? And Alice is reminding me, speaking of long arms and ruler work and things, the foot of the month, we always do a foot of the month, right, is the 72S. Now this is for ruler work, and this will work on your domestic machine as well as on your long arm. If you're not sure if it will work, you are welcome to give us a call and we can double check your the model number of your machine and make sure that it will work for you. This one is on sale at 25% off. It's got kind of a fat side to it, and the idea being that your rulers don't slip under your foot, because of course if that needle hits that foot, if the needle hits the ruler, sorry, that's a problem. And in the very least, you're going to break a ruler, you're going to break a needle. You might break a ruler, you might chip a ruler, but you also might hurt your machine or yourself, and we don't want you to do either one of those. So Bernina has this lovely foot, and the cool thing about this one, the S, it has a little slit in the side, so you don't have to try to thread through the foot. You can just slide the thread along the side where the slit is to get it in where you need to be to set that bobbin. Kind of a cool thing. If you don't have this one, might be a fun one to play with. Now, those gifty things that we talked about. I want to show you this little bolt of fabric. This is not a new one. We've had this one for a while. We've shown you the apron that we made out of this. This is a panel, and it will make 3 wine totes. And look at what we have. We have a cute little wine tote. I forgot to bring the wine bottle in though. I'll have to have Margaret do that. That's her job. But look how cute it is, guys. This one we quilted. You don't have to quilt it. You could, just, we just did kind of a stipple meander kind of thing. You could do straight line. You could do whatever you want. It goes together pretty easily. I mean, if I can do it, it can't be too bad, guys, right? It's not a quilt. It's not flat, but look, we made it. We accomplished it. Very cute, very useful. These would make super gifts. Not just for the holidays, but you've got a dinner party or something you're going to. You want to take a little hostess gift. Of course you're going to take a lovely bottle of wine. Why not take it in a pretty tote? And for those of you that have a Costco, I think I saw there is a Napa Valley Chardonnay that's called Quilt. I would be curious to try it just because, right? So here's a thought for you on that one. Now, a couple more, just some quick ideas for some gifts. I've got IU kind of on the brain today because it is homecoming here in town. The college kids are back, and even the non-college kids. They're hiding in their room, usually. But they do come out to say hello sometimes. But look how cute this is. Just a little bag to kind of hang on the doorknob, and it makes it easy for them to find their things because, they're so busy and have so many things going. So anything we can help them out, anything we can do to help them out is always a good idea. And you know what? They might even help me out, so maybe I need one. We've also got this little laptop keeper. We're all lugging our laptops and devices and tablets and things around these days, and yeah, there's some, useful things out there, but let's make it useful and cute, right? The combination of form and function is a lovely idea in design, and this kind of accomplishes both of those, I think. This one's cute too. So maybe the neighbor kid mows your lawn and you want to get them something, but you're not sure what. This is a great way to give them a little gift card, a little stash of cash. Throw a couple little things in there. These, I think, would be excellent to have on hand for kind of those last-minute gift ideas of, oh, gee, I'm not sure what to get for whoever. So this is a quickie one, too. Here's another little fun composition notebook. And this one, of course, it would make a great gift, but I think it would be fun to make with some of the younger people. I'm thinking the girls probably would be more interested than the guys, but you never know. I haven't made one of these yet. I do have this pattern. I just need to take the time and make it happen. And then, of course, a wonderful idea for any kind of gift giving at any time is always an apron. And we've got some wonderful apron patterns. We've got a really nice selection of those. This is one of our newer ones. This is a serger. This is from Sue O'Very Pruitt. You guys may know her from OESD, and she has a website and following. She goes by Suki Sews. And this is one that I think I want to try. I have a dear friend who is a fantastic cupcake lady, and I think I would like to try to make her an apron just to see. Oh, yes, and there it is. Alice. Alice, Queen of Samples. Look how cute that is, guys. Of course, in the Christmas theme, it's got a pocket. It's got a little zipper. It's got 2 pockets. And I like this one because it's just the half size. It's not the full size. It's funny, but you don't want to have to think about trying to fit an apron. I mean, I guess you could. But, for those of us that don't do garments a lot, the fitting part is always the most challenging. This one, no fitting required. And, of course, it's super cute and done on the serger. I love it. I love it. Well, guys, my voice is starting to go, so that's probably a good hint that we should wrap things up. So just a reminder, everything is on the website, universityofsewing.com.
What was the giveaway today?
The giveaway was that fun little quilt pattern. Please be sure to share our video. We appreciate it so much. And we really do have the very best customers. They're pretty special people, every one of them, and we are grateful for all of you. We are in the shop today until 5. Like I said, IU homecoming is happening, but we are here, so if you need a break from the football game, come by and visit. Dave and Margaret will be back in the shop next week. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week.